Oh dear. Game number 2 of the Underworld run. We are playing the same opponent again, who just conceded to us. Apparently, that's the spin that we are able to get right now with our 810 TV Underworld. Surprised we're not spinning into like 1,000 TV teams, but the way TV Plus works, it effectively puts like a modifier on your team value every time you win or lose a game, so I guess they're getting negatives. Unfortunately, we're not at home again, so we can't benefit from the altar. We're just going to do exactly the same as last time. Skitter and Bomber. Have they cut some players or something? Because we're not getting as much as we did last time. Oh, we killed the Zombo, that's why. I might do something different then. I think we still take the Wizard. Problem is to take the second reroll again now costs 40,000 of team value. So do we just say, hey, we can live without the second reroll? I mean, that feels pretty bad. 2 rerolls was pretty nice. Do we drop Bomber and take the reroll? I think that's better, to be honest. If we want to save cash, which I think we do, I think it's better just to not take Bomber. We still got a bench of 2. The Wizard is doing the same thing as Bomber better. We didn't manage to throw a bomb last time anyway. Glart over Skitter. Skitter was pretty nice in this matchup, though. I can see Glart being good too. Maybe I should have tried Glart. I didn't see that until I'd already clicked, I'm afraid, Kalon. But and also, hi, Kalon. I don't know if you saw just now when it was on screen, but together with Shirato, you are the other Edge 4 Blitzer on my human team. So you are part of the 1-2 combo of elf blitzers that I'm putting together on my human team. I love Glart. Yeah, and I'm slightly wishing I had tried Glart actually, because Glart could have been quite nice for some sort of being able to blitz players on their own. You've been lurking all morning, painting up some toys. Nice. On a coffee break. Very nice. I want Glart Jr. in the 2020 rules. His father's not quite as good. I don't know what the rules are for new Glart. Last time we kicked first in the rain. I think with the Wizard maybe we still kick first. We're not that good at punching yet. I think kicking first and defending with a full team and the Wizard still makes sense, actually. Right, so Collie Goblin on the line, right? That's what we agreed. We agreed that Collie Goblin goes on the line to get punched. There she is. Swap her in. Put her there. And then everyone else. Sorry, was busy, GG. I think our opponent is saying that was not a salty conceit. They just couldn't do it. I haven't even been able to get a reaction of Collie. Like, I was going to swap her out at the last minute. I'll do it anyway. But I was hoping she was going to get, like, no, don't put me on the line. She didn't even respond. Couldn't even get a rise out of her. Who's going to mill? I think protect the throws a bit more than that. So that there then. No, sod it. I want them there. Okay, that was very indecisive. We got there in the end. No, I shouted out, but I'm working. You don't pay me, they do. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it seems a bit odd that they were busy just for the very, very small amount of time between those two games. At least, but you never know. Things happen, don't they? So maybe they thought they were going to have to go do something they couldn't. Imagine 22-player co-op Blood Bowl where you directly control only your player and all your coach can do is shout at you over Discord. So someone from Rebel, Haring Zord, did try to do like a Blood Bowl RPG using players from the Rebel community, and that was sort of kind of the idea. So there was like a Blood Bowl game with like actual Blood Bowl rules. He did it as sevens, but then all of the players on the team were represented by someone in the RPG, and there was a coach who would like give them instructions. But there were like extra motivations added in for the players to not always listen to them, and it was really clever and fun. Like it was a really entertaining stream they did with it. Oh, that's nice, or at least I enjoyed it at the time. Oh, we could even get there if everything goes well. Let's try. Hey, yeah, I remember the time they were like saying, "Oh, maybe we'll do more of this." It was quite popular, like as a stream. People watched it, but I don't think you did anymore. It's a shame. Okay. So for the second game in a row, our opponent has left a zombie as the last player back, which is odd. I feel like there must be some reason they're doing that if they've done it twice, but I just don't know what that reason is. Like it's obviously deliberate is what I mean. So we're going to go for that. Let's screen that side a tiny bit, I guess. I think these two just put into the middle and protect Skitter, so we've got some players back for when this inevitably goes wrong. Okay, not using the reroll is nice. Didn't make the catch, so it's not exactly hard for them to get that out of the way, but still. Hey, Kratos. Hey, Rick. Day 4 of coffee grinder broken. Please sell help. I mean, that's how I'm feeling about being out of milk for my tea. Rick, so I can relate. I am not unconscionable. Andy, we're not starting that fight again. Feelings were hurt when you said things about Collie. We did spin into the same guy, Gilliam. We did spin into the same opponent. Okay. Taking that punch on poor Darkside. Be strong, Darkside. Strong enough. Get removed. Maybe I should have moved Skitter up. I think next turn I'm going to regret Skitter not being closer to the ball. I think I'm definitely going to regret that. Oh well. Okay, 3 dice on plopping. Freeing up this mummy. Good job, little gobs. Not falling over on the line. Nice job, Sandwich. Thank you for your service. Unlike Collie, who refuses to go on the line. Just noticed the brake tackle on the mummy. Yeah, I don't mind brake tackle on the mummy. I think stand firm is probably a better choice, but it's nice because it stops people from just tagging you and holding you down. I might be biased though, because if you all remember, I had my undead team with a movement 5 mummy, and movement 5 mummy with brake tackle was hilarious. Okay, blitzing with that one and not the white. Does get the power. This only has movement 6, so the pickup here is going to be a bit interesting. Is this going to be the wizard really early? Like last time we held on to the wizard for ages. So we have 1 dice on the board just for free. I feel like the wizard isn't good enough here. Because even with the wizard, we're probably not making off safely with the ball. So I think I'd rather keep it if that's the case. Skitter is fast, which is nice. Get around here. We might be able to get 2 dice on the ball here if we can do this. Good. We follow that up just to be in the way. Because now if we can power this one, then we can blitz the ball from there for 2 dice. Which seems pretty nice. It's not worth re-rolling though, is it? You push. Follow up. If we can get you in there, then we could try to surf the white instead. 2 dodges. Is Andy Davo still in chat? Does he approve of the serve? I think I think that was the right decision after not getting the knockdown. I think if we got the knockdown, then going for the ball was the play. But if we're not going to get the knockdown, then surf isn't too shabby, is it? This would be a very nice dodge to make. I don't think we can put the reroll into it, but it would be a very nice dodge to make. Good. It's an age-old argument. What else do you give him? They're all a bit rubbish. BT versus grab versus thick skull. Stand firm for second skill seems pretty good. Yeah, you're right, and I think I should have moved Skitter up. I think I was too cautious with Skitter, which happens. But I mean, this has still worked out pretty okay. I think we've got them a player down. We've got lots of pressure on the ball here. I mean, the other nice thing about Skitter would be if we could have put Skitter next to the ball, then shadowing. Given that Ghoul is only movement 6, shadowing and Prince Hartel would have been pretty good. But that's not If you think you need to dodge the Zombo, it should still go that way. I'm not sure you should be dodging the Zombo anyway, but if you do, then 4 plus, not 5 plus. Shadowing into stabboing, exactly. Stabbity, stabbity, stab. Oh, we're not blitzing to help the ball get free. Okay, just blitzing a gobbo, not knocking it down. So we're definitely doing the 3 plus dodge with the ball carrier, I guess. I thought we'd be blitzing here to give it some space. Because now you've got a movement 6 player who's got to go backwards, really. Foul does not look like it's broken arm on the troll. Oh, and it's a send off. Okay. Right, so the ball is still very much there. And we can take some hits on that for free. Okay. Didn't get it with the first one. We will have more tries at that. Okay. Might be stabbing it in a second. I don't think we're going to get a friend to you, so I'll just try that. Cool. Oh, that's very much one. That's right. Let's try the blitz stab then, and then you can be the assist if it doesn't work. Stab? No, armor 8 too strong. I might not even take this hit now, because I quite like leaving that next to shadowing. Okay. Good decision not to take the ball, because that would have been only our player going down if it was the ball, because it's got bludge. Kratos has rolled 5, 1, and 9, 4, 10, 3. Oof, that sounds bad, Kratos. That sounds very, very bad. MA6 score is not great. I agree. Hopefully they don't notice the tail and shadowing and just try to dodge and it all goes wrong. Hopefully. And most of all, hopefully they don't concede before we get to score touchdowns and get our SPP. Because they did concede the last game. They do have some nice mummy hits on us up here. Which they're going to take. Double skull. Gets it on the reroll. Be safe, Blood Bowl Nut. Be strong. Be strong. Strong enough. Not dead. Acceptable. And now Dark Side has to get punched again. Also safe. Good job. What about a movement 6 goal with plus AV? Still sounds questionable. What I really love, and you see this much more in Eternal Leagues than you do in CCL, but when you get a player that's got like a stat down and then a stat up to fix it. So like a movement 7 goal, but it's like paid for a movement up. The first round got a second half concede damage, so second round is just starting. Okay, makes the first dodge. Can we shadow? We can. They haven't used their dodge reroll yet, so it's an 11 plus to thwart the shadowing. Wow, I didn't realize it would be as bad as that. So movement 9 shadowing on movement 6 is really good, hey? That's, yeah, 11 plus. Wowza. That's pretty rough. Okay, makes the, okay, did pop dodge that time. So dodge skill is gone and they've used their team reroll. This is why we didn't take that last hit on the ball carrier, because just leaving it on Skitcher is very powerful. There we go. Shadowing. God, that's so annoying. In a good way for us. Right. Gonna be greedy here. Stab's been a bit of a disappointment. Stand you up. Fine. We really want blitzer levels. We really, really want blitzer levels. I'm really tempted to just go for it because I'm worried they'll concede. I don't want them to concede before I get SVP on players I want to get them on. But this is obviously bad. Good. Normally I would not score there. I would still. But because they conceded last time, I'm worried that they'll do it again. So I'd rather just get the touchdown. Okay, they're down a player. I think we've still got what we started with, so that's good. Just imagine how opponents felt versus Chunter's MA10 block, stand firm, tailgar 21 chats. I remember seeing that. That was before I had really like discovered streamers in general, Shirata. Like I was, well, I guess I was just finding them. Like I hadn't ever watched Chris the Hunter before, but I think I'd like just found Twitch existed because I remember watching it, and I can't remember who I was watching, but there were two people commentating it, and it wasn't Crystal. Maybe it was even on Crystal's channel actually. I had found it, but only just, and it wasn't him commentating. But I remember like watching people laughing about how crazy it was. See now really would be a reasonable time to concede. 2 blitzes in a row is pretty rough. Pretty stinking rough. Could get Skitter under it. Bring you into the middle. Bring you to there. See if we can get you underneath it first. That's very nice. I think we're just going to try to put Skitter next to you rather than... Good. I'm willing to sacrifice this lineman to this one just to keep that one busy. I think I don't need to, do I? I think I don't need to. Like I can see a benefit to it, but I think in the long run, it's just not worth it. Okay, 2 blitzes in 2 turns, in 2 kickoffs. Pretty good. Hey, Dado. How are you doing today? With Solaroos, they maintained a 50% win rate and threw the first game and this drive only to make you score early so they could equalise. Exactly, John Flip. Exactly. Thanks for the raid, Data. Hope you had a good stream. Oh wow, that was pushes into pushes. Yikes. Shadowing. Cause what? They thwarted shadowing that time. Look, they rolled the 11 plus. It wasn't a very important one. I was just thinking it might be helpful to have Skitter there, but I don't think it would have made much difference. I had a rough start. Lead, then double header with Aravel for 0-2-1, but turned around after that. Orcs now 13-6-2. Nice. We played. My humans played Aravel, Dadel, and we won, which I was pretty proud of, given you know exactly how monstrous that team is. Yeah, I was very proud of that game. Stabs have been sadly disappointing. Skitter overall has been. Oh, there you go. That was why I ran in the early touchdown, because opponent has already shown they can concede once. So at least we got one blitzer touchdown this game. Oh, and another blitzer MVP, so that's nice. Oh well. Oh, and Jadrosi got the level as well, so we can get leader. Okay, could be worse, could be better. 2 concedes in a row to start the Underworld run. Our 800 TV Underworld are just too intimidating. Oh man. I really wanted leader, but I think movement you've got to take. Movement's nice. Movement on a thrower. Yeah. I really wanted leader because there's still one reroll and we can't afford the second one, but movement 8 thrower is going to be really nice, isn't it? Okay. There it is. Jidrosi, now the star of the team. That was game number 2 of the Underworld run. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying it, I'm sorry that we haven't had an actual game yet, but well, we've had 2 games, we just haven't got to the end of either of them. But yeah, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe.